What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're going to be looking at a anti-drug video. This was suggested to me by a fellow commentator, YouTube friend, commentator, whatever you want to call him. I would consider him a commentator friend. He suggested this video to me on Discord in my video suggestion room. He suggested this video to me a few days ago, and I was going to react to it, but I didn't really feel like I needed to at the same time. But today I was like, hey, I have nothing else to do, so let's talk about it. And he also made a video on this basically the same exact video, but he didn't really react to it. He basically talked about the topic of the video and why it's not completely accurate. So if you want to watch that video, I'll have it down in the description if you want to see his video on this topic. So without further ado, let's play the video.
Okay, time's up. Pens down. Delilah. Pens down, Delilah. Stoner Sloth.
Okay. I get what they're saying. But, oh my gosh. What kind of situation is that? What the heck? Like, honestly, like, that's not... It doesn't slow you down. I'm actually learning about this in summer school, because I'm taking a house class. And I'm actually learning about this topic today. It doesn't slow you down. It decreases your brain function, but it doesn't make you move slow. So I get what they're saying. You smoke weed, you don't do well in school. That statistics show that, but it doesn't make you sound like you have a disorder, like you can't speak properly. It doesn't make you sound like that. It doesn't. All it does is just decrease your brain cells, which makes you not think as well as a person who wouldn't do that. So I get what they're saying, but honestly, dude, that's the problem with these drug commercials. That's the problem with most drug commercials that I see. And the most popular ones I see is about vaping at this point, and those ones, they're over the top. Some of them way over exaggerate what would actually happen when you spark, or as simple terms, vape. So it's interesting. It's also kind of dumb that they over exaggerate it. I get the point of the video advertisement, saying, hey, don't do this, but at the same time, you're over exaggerating. Because some of the things in the commercials they show, it doesn't really apply to real life, okay? So, and he could have just been lazy. He could have just, to me, it just sounded like he just woke up. Because he sounded like he was drowsy. He didn't sleep well last night, and he probably just didn't feel like about writing his essay or whatever that was, and people are judging him just because he has a disorder. So I don't know. Maybe they wanted to make it seem like he was on drugs, but he actually has a disorder. But they thought, like, hey, his disorder is very similar to what happens when you smoke weed, so we can say he smokes weed. So it's either he's on drugs and they're over exaggerating, or they're being prejudiced against disabled people or drowsy people. I don't fucking know. I don't really know what I'm fucking talking about.
Jason, could you pass the salt, please, darling?
Okay. Okay. For fuck's sake. How did he know the son's a sloth? Okay? Because if you think that your son is a sloth, I think you're the one on drugs. Not the sloth. You. If you treat an animal like it's a person, you're the one who's probably on drugs, not the animal.
Jason, the salt.
Stone of Sloth.
Oh my gosh. What was that? That made it way worse. Dude, whenever I see these commercials, they piss me off. I'm not going to lie. They trigger me. Because it's over exaggerated. I don't like that. Maybe he doesn't know what salt is. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt. Maybe his mom never taught him what salt is. Because it's a sloth. Remember, sloths aren't human. They don't think like us. They don't know what salt is. Their brain doesn't process that stuff. So, he doesn't know what salt is. He knows what lettuce is. He knows what that stuff is because they grew up in that environment. So he went for that. The environmental choice. See? What did I tell you? These commercials are over exaggerating when the main picture is that he wants to go home to his natural habitat. That's why he picked the lettuce and not the salt, because he doesn't know what salt is. And again, if that mom doesn't actually realize that's a sloth and not her son, she's the one on drugs. 100%. She's the one taking the drugs.
So I told her she cannot wear socks and sandals out of the house anymore.
It's so funny. What do you think, Dave?
I think Daniel shouldn't really care if you wear socks and sandals outside the house. Like, come on, seriously? This is 2019. If you wear socks and sandals out of the house, you can do it. You can go do it. You will get teased for it. What I would not accept is socks and flip-flops. That I would not accept. But socks and sandals, you do it. If that's your thing, you can go ahead and do it. But I'm warning you, if I see someone walking around with socks and flip-flops, that'll be probably the last time you'll be seen wearing those. Dude, come on. Is this guy fucking retarded? Speak! Speak! Jeez, is it that hard to make words come out of your mouth? Like, jeez, you can't be that stoned. It's just weed. Weed doesn't do that to you. Some other drugs do that to you. I don't quite know at the top of my head at the moment because I'm not an expert at this. But I don't think weed stones you so hard that you can't speak. Or make you look like you have a fucking disorder or something. Like, come on. And why is he wearing a doctor's coat? He's wearing a patient's coat that you wear when you go to the doctor's. Why is he wearing that? Ah, I see. I just figured it out. He was a human, but doctors did experiments on him and turned him into a sloth, and he freaked out and he ran out of the hospital. And to cope with his stress of him becoming a sloth, he decided to smoke 10 pounds of weed. See, there we go. That's the plot hole.
sloth.
Okay, I find this very discriminatory. If you have a friend and you want to be a sloth, accept it. Okay? This is like a friend being a furry. This is basically being a furry at this point. If you want to be a furry, a sloth, accept it. Don't discriminate them because they want to be something different. Okay? Don't discriminate them. Accept them. Make them feel welcomed. The reason this sloth dude is always mopey is because no one's accepting him for who he really is. Okay, so if you do that, I think Stoner Sloth here won't be stoned anymore. That's why he's doing the weed, because no one is accepting who he really is. A fucking sloth. Well, guys, that's basically it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry again that I've been off this channel for a month or so, inactive basically. I'm more active on Twitter, I would say. So please follow me on Twitter, and if you want to suggest any more videos for me to react to, I recommend you to visit my Discord. not just so you can put recommend me videos. You can do that here as well. But I'm basically saying go to visit my Discord because it's a pretty interesting place. It's not as active as I hope it to be, but there's people in there you can talk to. Some very interesting people, some very nice people. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. I'm gonna go smoke a bag of weed, maybe 200 pounds of weed or so. How I don't know. I'm just gonna go smoke a bag of weed. So yeah, that's basically this video. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.